Good morning, good morning. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Come on, people. We gotta make the light. Good morning. Howdy doody tooty fruities. You guys doing okay this morning? Hi, Nat. Hi, Nana. Oh, Lordy. Running behind this morning. Go figure. And yeah, probably for the exact reason you're thinking. Hi, Stina. Beautiful Stina. So, because somebody decided they didn't want to go to school again today. It wasn't enough with the police yesterday. He gonna do it again today. So I'm like, well, let me just go on and call him. No, ain't he? He was having a fit, honey. Mom, just write a note. You ain't getting me in trouble, honey. You're getting me in trouble with the courts. No. I didn't really call, but I made him think that I was talking to him on the phone. And that got him only. Lisa! I've read your email, honey. I just hadn't got back to you yet. Sorry. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. He did tell me, he said, I'm not going tomorrow. And this is what he said. He said, I ain't going tomorrow and I will beat your ass. Okay, let's do it. Don't threaten me, honey. I ain't the one. So I don't really know. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. But I did find out something interesting. Okay. I don't know if I don't even remember what I told you yesterday, really. When we got home, when I went back with the police, because I had to walk in with them. He was in the laundry room, and I'm like, what? He had stripped his entire bed, right? And I'm like, what are you doing? Because, listen, no, he ain't about to wash nothing, okay? So he's like, I'm washing my bedding. Why? Because I spilled orange juice on it. Well, okay. Still, it doesn't. He could care less if you spilled something on his bed, honey. He just let it dry and sleep on it. It don't matter. So when I got home yesterday, I went in and checked on the kitty, and it dawned on me that there laid his backpack. And I'm like, wait a minute. He took a backpack with him. What backpack is this? And so, once I got to look at it, I realized that, he must have taken his other backpack. Okay? And The backpack that was laying on the floor in his room was sopping wet. And I'm like, what is happening? Did the cat pee on this? Like, what is this? But it wasn't cat pee, so I'm like, I don't really know. And so, so I'm like, what in the world? And he had it laying on a towel, and the towel was soaking wet. And I'm like, so then I'm so confused. I'm not like, this ain't, no. Because, first of all, it was from an orange, you know those the little orange juices, Simply Orange? You can get like the smaller ones. That's what it was, and there was probably only maybe that much missing out of it. So I'm like, no. So I go in and I'm feeding the kitten, making sure she's got her afternoon food and all of that. And I noticed that, because he keeps her food and stuff in his bathroom. So then I noticed that there's water in the bathtub now. And I'm like, why? Because he had stopped the drain, right? And so there's water sitting in his bathtub. And I'm like, what in the hell? And it's dirty water. And I'm like, what is happening right now? So then I started poking around his room and just looking under his bed, just trying to put together something. I don't know. Well, I found a cup with the screw-on lid, you know what I'm saying? Just like one of those tall cups and you screw on lid. And I'm like, and I noticed that there was something in it, and I'm thinking, okay, now wait, when was the last time I looked under his bed? Because I don't think this has been here, or has it? Maybe I didn't look at the front of the bed, which is where it was. Good morning, everybody that's just come on. Good morning. I'm telling you what happened yesterday. So, I'm a little scared to open it because I don't want to be hit with some pungent, something's molded. God, has he had Coke in this for a year? Like, what is this? So I opened it up though, and I saw that it was red, and I'm like, what? And I'm too afraid to, like, not doing it. And but then I'm thinking, wait a minute. This kind of, I closed it, and then when I opened it again, that time it hit me. I'm like, wait a minute. This is alcohol. This is alcohol mixed with something. And it's probably, the only thing that I could think of is Code Red Mountain Dew. That's a Mountain Dew, right? Code Red? Or is that an energy drink? Hell, I don't know, but it's Code Red. Because I've heard him talk about Code Red before. And so I'm like, oh, I bet that's what this is. And so when he got home, I questioned him about it. Okay, it is Mountain Dew. All right, so I questioned him about it, and he said, that it was alcohol. And I said, from when though? From when? Like, you haven't been anywhere. Like, from when? And because any alcohol that I have, I'm not a drinker, so this alcohol that I have is so old. I don't know why I don't just throw it away, but I don't. I don't know. But it's locked in my closet, and he can't even get in my bedroom. Okay, so he can't get to it. So I'm like, what the hell? So I said, so I'm trying to be nice about it. I'm like, okay. So let me guess what it is. Okay, I said, is this Code Red? Yep. And vodka. He said, no. I'm like, okay, wait. Is it like, I don't know, some kind of gin or something? No, it's tequila. Tequila. Where in the hell did you get tequila from? Oh, Jesus. Tequila. He would not tell me where he got the tequila from. Obviously. All he would tell me was someone in our complex, our neighborhood, you know. Okay. Okie dokie. So, of course, I confiscate the cup and all of that. And then last night, at some point, I went to throw away my water bottle. And when I threw it in there, I noticed that there were all of his school papers and his like composition notebooks and stuff, and they were all wet. And I'm like, so now I'm pulling shit out of the garbage to investigate. And like, why would he throw away? This is the stuff that was in his backpack. So I'm like, why would he throw this shit away? And then it hit me just square off in my face. I'm like, that stuff reeked of that drink. And I'm like, this was not about orange juice, honey. This was about that damn cup. He had spilt all that in his backpack, which is why there was water in the bathtub, because he had thrown his backpack in there. He was washing his bedding because, God forbid, I walk into his room and smell that. So he thought, oh, well, I'm going to get this done right quick. Oh, Lord. Yep. I'm sure that tequila kicked his behind. I don't know where he got it. I don't like that. Obviously. But you are too young to be messing with alcohol, and you're certainly too damn young to tap into any tequila. Oh my God. So, it also just put everything in perspective, because that is why my security cameras in the front room had been unplugged. So my thought is that when he did not go to school Monday, that's somebody was either there or he went somewhere. And he unplugged the camera so that I wouldn't see it. However, I have another camera in that room, but it's more directed outside to record, anything that may go on outside. So now I have to go back and try to watch. I have never done that. No. That I have not done. But I probably should. Yeah, oh my God, I would kill. Oh my God, if he had people. But that's the only thing I can think of is I mean, he had to have gone somewhere to, or someone came over for him to get his hands on. First of all, I do not buy Mountain Dew. He loves Mountain Dew, but I refuse to buy it because it's just so bad. It's got so much caffeine. So, no. Anytime he's ever had Mountain Dew, it's been at somebody else's house because I absolutely refuse to buy it. So, he had to have gotten the Code Red somewhere also, as well as the tequila. He's going to be the death of me. I'm worried because when I go under any type of like massive stress, then my heart starts acting up. I'm gonna have to get one now. Y'all don't talk me into it. I'm gonna get one. But my heart is, it goes out of rhythm and it starts beating. Mine hasn't gone to the slow side. Mine always goes really, really fast. The highest it's been is it'll go like 260 a minute. And then it's always, I have to call, if I can't get it back into rhythm myself, which I never can because I start panicking, but I have to go to call the ambulance, and we have to go to the ER, and they take this medicine and they shove it into an IV, and they have to do it really fast. And then it's a terrible feeling because it's a feeling like a lot of pressure in my head. It's weird. It's so weird. But what it is, the way they described it to me, it's like hitting Control-Alt-Delete on your computer and restarting. So you're kind of just out of it, and then you come, and I've had, it never really works on the first try. So they have to do it. That ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. He's well on his way. See, the judge wants, like, he's asked me, are you afraid of him? Well, like, I won't turn my back on him. The judge will yank him out of the home so fast because he's not playing with this kid. I'm the one playing around, to be honest, because I'm trying so hard to protect him from himself and for him to ruin. I do too. I take heart pills too. But it's still, it can still happen. Trying to a future, okay? But if there's the opportunity for him to have a future, I'm trying to save it for him by not getting him in a lot of trouble for being an asshole, or I don't want him going into, because the judge will put his ass in foster care in a minute. He will put him in a home somewhere that has 2 parents and make him straighten up. And then either way, he's going to have to go to school. So you either go while you live at home, and have everything that your heart desires. My bad. Or you can go into the system until you're 18, which is just another almost a little over a year and a half, and you can just stay there and not have anything. Forget about it. You won't have computers. You won't have gaming systems. You won't have anything. Damn it. I spent the whole time talking about that. Okay. So, but anyway, that is, I'm going to do that. That show is, I'm going to do that. I am. Yeah. Just to see. Yeah, I need to do that. You know, okay, so like, the nearest biggest city to us would be Nashville. And Nashville has a Scared Straight program, but unless you are a resident of that county, no, I've already checked on that. That's what I really would like. So I've got a couple people that I'm going to reach out to and see if there's a way that I could get them to do something. So I don't know. But anyways, I got to go in. I know. And that's why my grown children are worried. They're like, he's going to kill you, or, something's going to happen to you. So you need to, Davidson County. So, yeah. Yeah. But I'm doing the best I can. So, anyways, I love y'all to pieces. Thank you for being with me on my commute. And I'm not going to, I promise. I promise. But until either later today, on the way home, if I have any updates on anything, or tomorrow morning, okay? Mwah! I love y'all. Bye.